What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. I'm sorry, we're back, we're live, and we're doing it hopefully in a grander style, in a grander way, if that makes sense. Hope all is well with everybody. Once again, my name is Corey Tallboy Sanders, and I'm here to tell you I got something really big to share with you. And I was able to get my co-host because it would not have been right if I was not able to share this moment with him. And I also was able to get another good friend of mine, Mr. Robert Lee, to jump on board and partake in some of the festivities as well on this Friday evening. With that being said, let me go ahead and bring my guys in. And first, let me see. Let's bring all of them. So it's James Hicks and it's Robert Lee. How you guys doing today, brothers? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good?
Yeah, always a
Man,
great
what is
time when I'm
new?
with you
What
guys.
is going on?
Well, it's good to see you guys here because you guys are both my friends. You guys have been hanging out with me, and James, you've known me for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So just to see this growth of what we're doing here, finishing out 2021, and then going into 2022, we're trying to do something really big and do some positive things. Robert, you're creating content, and with you creating content, it's nice to see you out here doing what you're doing as well, and hopefully we can find a way to collaborate in the near future. All right.
Looking forward to it.
All right. So I know we were trying to figure it out on the previous stream, but hey, we all got on brand. I got my logo. I think you guys got your proper logos on as well. James, real brief before we get into what I'm doing, can you tell people who you are and what you're all about? If you don't mind sharing that real quick.
No worries, brother. No worries. Look, first and foremost, thank you for inviting me to this momentous occasion. You got some news that's about to drop, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, just to be in the audience, man. Y'all know me, James Hicks, content creator based in Northern California, just telling stories, allowing others to tell their stories as well, entertaining, enlightening, and educating as much as I possibly can on my YouTube channel and on my website. So definitely, if you can join, if you can subscribe, if you can watch, if you can listen, I appreciate it. I love the show that we're doing together, Tall Boy as well, talking consumer technology. Robert Lee, we're gonna get back together. We still gonna do some things, man. So don't be discouraged about that. But again, it's just we trying to do something big, build community, build collaboration, and build engagement. So thanks again for letting me be here, brother.
Oh man, no problem, man. I definitely I want my friends to always get a chance to shine. And like I said, the one thing about me is I'm all about giving. I'm all about seeing how we as a community can come together. We met Robert in live streaming friends, and we've been able to do a lot of things behind the scenes. I wish some others would have been able to come on, but I didn't or wasn't able to catch them online as I was doing this. But we do have Mr. Robert Lee on, and since he's here, can you briefly, Robert, without the typing in the background, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're all about?
No worries. And yes, we are streaming in live streaming friends. So as Corey and James says, uh, I'm the founder and executive video producer of Shalala Productions, where we create live streaming for clients, whether it's for their business or they get the word out on their efforts and what have you, as well as providing video production service, whether it's on location and remotely. And like James and Corey said, it's always fun to be able to collaborate, whether it's supporting each other in our endeavors and shows and stuff. And yeah, and looking forward to be able to collaborate again with James, knowing I think a lot of things can happen as with the changing landscape of things going on. So I'm just very excited as to what James is doing, as well as what Corey's gonna be announcing soon as to what's going on with him. So and I'm excited to hear again of the good fortune. So back to you, Corey.
It's funny because I'm looking at you and I'm like, dude, nobody calls me by my government name. Yes, that's on my Facebook page, but you're calling me by Corey. Like, dude, what is wrong with you, man? Like, okay, so let's get this right. I don't think I properly introduced myself because everyone only knows me as Tall Boy. But my name is Corey Tallboy Sanders, and I guess as I entered into 42, I guess I'm coming into adulthood, as they call it. And I'm just being me, man. It is what it is. Maybe I fired that off the wrong way, but I'll say it again. My name is Corey Tallboy Sanders. Please call me Tallboy, TB. Do not call me by my government name because I'm going to think that you're a bill collector and I'm not going to deal with you. So that's just what it is. So the best thing that I can do is just say thank you, thank you for watching this stream. Um, James, we do a tech
Yes,
show.
sir.
Can you tell them real briefly while I work some things behind the scenes what that tech show is, what it's all about, and hopefully by the time you get through, I'll have what I need up. If not, we're just gonna keep on going. All right.
Yeah, man, no worries. Yeah, Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Tallboy and I will be doing the show called The Lab. We run on in consumer technology, right? So we actually break down what's going on from the latest week's news. Should you get this new phone? Should you get this new camera? Should you be participating in this new social network? So all those kinds of things. It's a really engaging show. We lock it down to about 4 topics. Try to drill down the commentary and talk about 4 topics each week. It's a great show. Definitely come check us out. We are on YouTube at the labtechshow.live. And again, every Wednesday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Lab. How's that? You still
Uh,
back there?
yeah, I'm still back here working a little bit, but yeah, I think I may have found it right there. I think I may have gotten it. I think if I'm correct, there we go. Nope, I did that wrong. I messed something up. Wow, I messed it up. So it's not gonna work. What I wanted to do, I want to be able to have comments come up on the screen, and unfortunately, I fired something off the wrong way. So I really want to show you guys what's going on, but I really want to make the aesthetic look right, and I was not paying attention. So briefly, can you guys kind of hold down the fort while I work this in on the background? So before I make this big announcement. Oh God, I don't think he can hear. Go ahead.
What's
Rob,
up?
Robert, let me pull
Yes.
you off the keyboard, brother, because you blowing up the monitors right now. You blowing up. Talk to us
Just
about what's going on. I know you're out there spreading the good news. You're trying to get some more folks to watch the stream. We love it, brother. We love it. Talk to us a little bit about Shalala Productions, what you got going on, because I know you've got. I've been seeing you posting quite a bit lately on LinkedIn and within your Facebook groups, and giving best practices, giving tips about proper video presence, right? Camera presence and things of that nature. Talk to us a little bit about what you're doing, man.
so it's almost like trying to be careful not to come off as just being different for the sake of being different. And to your point about camera presence, it's about just the starting first foremost with your content and seeing that there's a lot of similar posts, just that a lot of people are just trying to provide content and the best practice. It's a matter of just kind of shaking up a little bit about still, providing good form, but also trying to provide different content, not only just to help stand out, but just a little bit of a change of the content palette of what's being posted on LinkedIn and such. So some of it is whether it's just providing either the common sense approach of just of the type of content, helpful content that you want for your audience, as well as just as a reminder of troubleshooting tips, tech tips, in terms of getting it out there, and just having a fine balance of knowing that it's always good to be authentic, but also a reminder that when you have the time to be able to put the time to practice the craft, so that way as you get more familiar with the ins and outs of being behind and in front of the camera,
Mm,
that
mm,
it just makes the content better. So it can be a little bit. It can be a lot to take in, but it's just a matter, as I always say, just being able to put the time to get the practice and be better. But at the same time, it's okay making mistakes because you're just working at getting better. So it's just a
right.
mixture of the different content of getting the word out, as well as just a matter of just now that things are changing in terms of opportunities to be able to go out in the field to the film as well as the stream, to
Mm,
make the adjustments and just retooling of having the fine balance of either keep up with streamings or just being able to rejuggle the schedule of being able to make sure that if I can stream, to make sure to stick to a schedule that works, as well as keeping up with either clients' needs or questions, stuff like that. So definitely it's a lot of keeping up with everything.
All right. Oh, so okay. So let me ask you this. You scared me there. I didn't know what was going on. Right. August
Sorry,
is
it's just
coming
more
up.
like a head shaking, like.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. August is coming up, and kind of to pivot off of what you just said. Right. There's the blog every day in August, live stream every day in August. I mean, those are opportunities within various Facebook groups that we both belong to as well. Are you going to be participating in any of those programs?
At the time, no, only because I'm not at liberty to announce why, but just working on something
Okay.
big right now, and it's a matter that once we
Okay.
get the
Breaking news. Breaking
everything,
news, brother.
so once we've got things sorted out, then I'll be able to announce what's working on. So as because of that, I wouldn't do the program justice. I'm not being able to commit to it. So in respect of that, I'm not able to. But as I've mentioned, that others that are participating, that those that need help or any support I can provide, they know that they can always reach out to me and be glad to lend a hand.
No worries, but hey, you know what? That sounds like some breaking news coming, right? So, what we could do, so I'm gonna position this to you right now. Come on to the lab, or come on to something like Perspectives and Focus, and let's see if we can announce whatever you're going to do as soon as it becomes available, as soon as it's out of NDA, right?
Right. It's because of it's a collaborative effort and there's a lot of moving parts. It's a
I'm gonna
matter of
throw you
making.
out there, right? So Tall Boy is recording, so I'm throwing you out there right now, right? And making you commit to something. I don't know what it is, but you're gonna commit to something.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a matter that once it's all firm up, I can go and say, hey, we're good to go to
Awesome.
announce it. But at the moment, all I can say is that it's in the works. So,
No worries.
not to
No
sound
worries. Very
evasive, but
secretive. It's all good, brother. It's all good. But congratulations on whatever it is, right? Continue to strive and do good things, do better things, and that's what we all do here to support each other. So congratulations on whatever it is. Tall Boy, you ready?
yeah.
Yeah, man. So thanks to the people that are supporting. If you are on my Tallboy personal page or if you're on my YouTube page, I can pull comments in. If you are on my Corey Sanders page or if you're on LinkedIn, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring you in on the comments.
Mm.
So
Might need to
youtube.com.
go ahead and get you another streaming platform.
Well, you
Well,
can't do that anyway on your personal page, can you? Bring comments in?
yeah, I
Oh,
bring in
okay.
all comments, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, shots
All
fired.
comments.
It's all
Yeah.
good. Yeah. V Mix, come on, we're PC users over here.
It's all good.
There you go. We're really turning this into a show when I really didn't want it to be a show. I just wanted it to be an announcement, but it is what it is.
Alrighty then.
It's all good. We're all rolling with it.
Yeah. So with that being said, I want to make an announcement, and I don't know if it's clear or not, but it is what it is. We're going to do the best that we can. Tallboy has James and I talked a couple weeks ago, and I told him I had a vision, or I was just talking about something, and he said, "Let's go ahead and do what we're gonna do," and basically it was like, "Hey, go ahead, build it out. Let's see where it's gonna go." And after about 2 or 3 weeks of literally just trying to build this thing out, I really have been trying to make some things happen. And for the people who supported me for my birthday and sent money via Cash App, no matter the size donation, no matter what it was, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to find a way to do something nice for you somewhere down the road. But during that time, the money that you donated, for the ones that did, and you're more than welcome if you're watching this stream at a later time or watching this live. I don't have my Cash App up, but I can put it in the comments shortly. I'm always accepting donations because I'm continuing to build, and that's Tallboy Enterprises. So the $ Tallboy Enterprises. So with that being said, the money that the ones that supported and the vision that I had, we were able to make something, and we already know that YouTube is primarily the place to go, right? We all know that. And with that being said, people are cutting their cable. People are cutting the cord. And it's, what do you do when you cut your cord? With that being said, I found an alternative to say, hey, we're creating content. I have 3 shows that I produce. James and I co-produce the Lab Tech Show. I also have Try It with Tammy, which is a cooking show. And then I also have an entertainment show where Priscilla Watley interviews your R&B legends and greats. Well, with that being said, we took, since you're cutting the cord, to another level. So if you have a Roku, if you have a Roku stick, guess what we got? We got a Roku channel. Look at God over here working. So literally, you can come over to TBE Media and you can literally watch some great content. That's right, TBE Media. You see it, the Lab Tech Show, and you see the last couple of shows that James and I have done. Then you can come on down here to Old School Tuesday Turn Up. I'm sorry the light is hitting my brother in the face, bow-legged Lou, but you got Lenny Williams. And then you also have Miss Joy Marshall from Jade, if you remember the R&B group. If you remember the R&B group of the 90s called Jade. And then lastly, I have a third show that I'm producing called Try It with Tammy. And she has some great cooking tips of how you can do your thing. So if you have a Roku channel, that's right, Roku. If you got a Roku channel, come on down and download it. TBE, go to the search, type in TBE, and sure enough, you'll be right there in the house. James, Robert, what are your thoughts of this, man?
It's
Mr. Lee, I'll let you go first, brother.
Oh, sorry about that. No, I was just gonna say it's pretty cool news. I mean, when we're talking offline here, just to know that to make that big leap, because now that we know that since the years past, a lot of people are pretty much up to speed with being able to live stream. It's just a matter like, okay, what's the next step? And the big thing is that now people are looking to see like how they can market the streamer, how they get the gain of visibility. So to be able to make the big jump with Roku and everything, I mean, it's really cool to be able to know that, okay, you got a show, but here's a way of how you can get it out there. And so I think it's just great news to be able to get ahead of the curve. Just that it's not. I mean, it's known that it's a very competitive space in the live streaming field. So to be able to make that big jump, I mean, it's just really excited for you, Corey, and just really looking forward to hear the next big post of how things are cooking with it.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Like I said, I originally said that I wanted to go with Amazon Firestick, right? I said that's what I wanted to do, and I started doing the numbers and started looking at statistics, and statistics pointed to Roku, and they said this is where it's at. And to be able to at least get my first set of shows on there, just to kind of get it out to people, you know what I'm saying? Like that was number one. That was the prime thing that was important to me. So that was important, just to say I was able to get 12 shows or 11 shows out there to everybody. That was important. Now the work really starts, if that makes sense, because now I have 3 shows that we're producing. James and I are producing. We're producing our show, the Lab Tech Show. And with that being said, Tammy has her cooking show, and she'll be picking up in either August or September. And then Priscilla, she'll be probably going even harder now that she knows that she can be seen on a global level, if that makes sense. So we're talking global. We're not talking about, just in Atlanta or only in California or where Robert is in Boston. We're not talking about that. We're talking global. You can see this channel we have friends that are in the UK, and we talk to them on a almost daily basis or weekly basis, right? So with us talking to them, if they have Roku, they can literally download the Tallboy channel, TBE Media, and they can watch the programming. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that this is really big. Like you said, it's definitely innovative. And I definitely wanted to find a way to just stay ahead of the curve, as Robert said earlier. So thank you guys for your support from the beginning all the way up until this point. And nobody knew what I was doing, so it is what it is. But I was going to find a way to make it work. So that's pretty much what it is, man.
Yeah. Hey, brother, before you wrap up, let me just again restate what I stated to you. I don't remember, it was yesterday or the day before when you showed this to me. This is huge, right? First and foremost, congratulations on this next step in your journey, right? Because you've been doing this content creation game since the very early stages, and now you're in people's homes, not just on their mobile devices, not just on their laptops, not just on their computers. Just like you say, you did the numbers research. Roku really is being, since it's an open source environment, you have more people that have smart TVs that are Roku enabled. So now you got your own channel. You are uh, uh, encouraging others to do something like this. So don't get it twisted, man. I mean, you are leading the charge, and I think other folks should follow this lead as well. When you are setting the stage, you are setting the precedence. But congratulations on this. Right now, you got those three series, those three shows on there right now. I know that's only going to continue to evolve. I know you're talking about doing probably some premium content types of things, some advertising, and some other marketing. You've already taken the hardest step, right? And now it's live. So go ahead and enjoy these flowers while you got them, right? And enjoy this moment. You deserve it for all the hard work that you did behind the scenes. So I just want to say that, man.
Man,
Congratulations.
man, I appreciate it, and I know we're out here celebrating Roku, right? But at the same token, I never stop. So just like you told me to stop yesterday and enjoy this moment, Robert, you should have seen his face earlier when I was like, "Hey, that same excited look that you had when you saw it." It took Robert like 2 or 3 seconds to process it, and it was like, oh my god, like he's really doing, like, whoa, and some other people, the excitement on their face, um, it's awesome, man. I can't thank y'all enough. I definitely appreciate it. This really means a lot to me. um, I can't ask for anything more. So, Rich, thank you. You said you found it. Man, that's another download. So, I don't know what city or state that you're in, but I appreciate you, man. Tell your friends, tell your family. Hey, we're on Roku. How many people have a Roku TV or a Roku channel, in their house, or Roku Fire, a streaming stick? How many people have that? So I
Hmm.
don't ask for much, but I do ask you to support me. I never asked people for money. I never said, hey, will you go and pay my parking tickets or anything like that. It's always been just support, just share the show, talk about it. I'm trying to give you value, and it's not just only what Tallboy is bringing to the table. Somebody might want to learn how to cook, because there's a lot of women in 2021 that don't know what they're doing, and so I got a lady that knows how to cook, and she's going to show you how to make a meal in under an hour.
Yeah. Hey, Tammy know what she's doing. Shouts out to Tammy Chambers, boy. Love me some Tammy Chambers.
Yeah, yeah. He said, I love me
E-
some Tammy Chambers.
Every day I got to say that, right? I mean,
Right,
it's like I
right.
wake up, do my little meditation, then I got to say I love me some
She
Tammy
she
Chambers. It's all good.
she says she loved her some James Hicks too. Uh, so uh, at the end of the day, just share. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking you just to support, you know,
Hmm.
quality content. If you look at my YouTube page, I've never posted any negativity. I've never posted any vulgar language. That's just. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, we have some solid interviews on my YouTube channel, and then now James and I are building the Lab Tech Show. We're building that out, but now you have quality programming with an entertainment show, and then you also have quality programming for a cooking show. I'm looking for more content. We got to figure out the pricing and all of that, but if you're looking to say you want to get on a global market, not just, I'm not knocking YouTube, I'm not knocking Facebook, I'm not knocking Instagram, but I mean, we're talking people cut their cable, right? They cut the cable. Talk to them about that, Robert. Like, how big is that? I mean, to say, all right, you cut your cable, and now that you cut your cable, you have like a streaming stick, because pretty much almost everybody has some type of streaming stick in their house, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of just keeping up with the trends as to where the audience are and consuming their media. So to get ahead as to the identify the platform where most of the people are going. I mean, it's critical because once you make that determination where they are, then it's a matter of just okay. The next step is to how do I market it as to like what I have to offer to help others to get the word out. So yeah, I mean, it's tough to keep ahead in terms of knowing and anticipating the moves like a chessboard. But it's exciting that once you have the resources lined up, it's a matter of saying, okay, here's how I can help you to make sure that we're reaching the audience as for those cord cutters, as you say, and to be able to have them to be able to consume the media and make that dare I say the virtual connection. So it's pretty cool. I mean, but like you say, it's just a matter of having the foundation and having everything lined up so that you're at a position to say like, how can I help you?
Right, right, right. Well, before we get out of here, I'm not going to rub it in or anything like that. But before we get out of here, it's not just Roku. Tallboy stepped it up a little bit better because after James said, "Soak this in for a minute, brother. Just soak it in."
Yeah.
You know, I said, "Okay, I hear you," but I don't stop. I'm team. No, I'm not gonna say team no sleep, but I have.
Go ahead, brother. It's copyrighted, but it's copywritten by me, so it's all good. I give you permission.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Well,
I got the trademark. You can use it.
Tallboy decided to step it up a little bit better and bigger and all that good old stuff, and he decided to do this. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think we went to sleep. Did we go to sleep on it? I don't think we did.
No, you on Apple TV, brother?
No, brother. We are on Firestick. So if you have a Fire
Wow.
Stick, if you got a Fire Stick, go ahead and search TBE Media. I know a lot of people have Roku based off the statistics, but I mean, you literally have a Fire Stick. You can go down here to the find, and you can go down to the search, and then you can literally type in, and I already have the channel downloaded on my channels, but you know, let's see where we at. And I already downloaded it, but I want to see if it'll just pull up, you know, I don't know. But just type in TBE, and then let's go over to MED, and I was supposed to have some music playing as some filler music here, but it is what it is.
All good, all good.
And
I would expect as well as more and more folks find it or start searching, it'll come up quicker in the results as they type out the first couple of letters.
Yep. So
Yep.
What I found, unfortunately, you had to type in TBE Media on Roku. I mean, excuse me, on Firestick. You had to type it out on Firestick, but I was able to just type in TBE on Roku, and it was all able to come together. So once you come in, it's the same content. It's just on a different platform. So you not only have Roku, you also have Amazon Fire Stick, if that makes sense. So it's in your apps, and there it is. So you can switch back and forth. It's no different. And basically, whatever platform you have at your house, whether it's Roku or Fire Stick, we'll see if I can figure out how to get it on Google Chromecast or Apple TV at a later time.
Go ahead, brother. Do your thing.
But the goal is, look, if you want to get on, if you want a global channel, look, we're working over here. We're working. So, James, thank you. Robert, thank you. I appreciate you guys for, definitely being supportive in this journey. This means a lot to me because you guys have supported me from day one. And, I definitely appreciate it. I hope Tammy and Priscilla are ready to work because this is something that, look, we got a channel. So you got people that are going to want to learn how to cook, right? You're going to want people that's going to be entertained in some of this quality content. So if you have something that might be interesting, I don't know, I had the link on the website earlier, or excuse me, on scrolling on the ticker, but we can discuss the possibilities and just email me, tallboy@tallboy.us, whether it's fitness. I'm not into crypto, but maybe we can get a show produced and we can talk about it. It could be kickboxing for all I care. Or what is it, field hockey from your girl Keely? I don't care. We can figure it out, sports.
Yeah, would love to get Keely on.
Yeah, I mean, you name it. I mean, there's a lot of people that are getting into this live streaming space, and I'm all about professional production, if that makes sense. And since I'm all about that production and I want quality, I want when people watch this, I don't know, did we even show them what it even looks like? I don't know. I mean, this is the quality that you're getting when when we do this, you know. So
Yeah, it's coming out in 1080 on my side. So when I watch the channel, it's actually coming in full HD. So I love it.
yeah, I made sure I couldn't get up to 4K because I don't shoot in 4K, but I shoot in 1080. And when I shoot in 1080, this is this is what the look looks like. I mean, this is what you're getting. So I'm all about quality content. I'm all about making it work, and like this is what we're doing here. So it's all about the professionalism. It's all about taking it to the next level. And I don't know if I can fast forward this or not. I don't want to mess anything up and have to start all over. There we go. You can fast forward a little bit, but you can see it. But this is James and I on our show. If it will come on now. See it? I'm over here buffering. My Wi-Fi speed should be fast, but it is what it is. Oh Lord, this is so embarrassing. That's a great screen grab, though. All right, let's get over.
I'm always in the middle of a rant.
Yeah, you are
You
always
know.
in a rant, but I don't know why. I don't know why that rant is over there looking like that. So
Yeah,
let's switch it over to Roku and see if we can get it to clean up a little bit faster. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, this is one of the shows, TBE Media, and I think we've gone longer than what I expected to on this stream, but I think you guys understand. But here, there we go.
It's all good.
Just want you to see this is the Try It With Tammy show, and there she is. So she's literally live during this show, but now after a couple of days we have the shows published on the Roku channel. So this is actually us working live as we're going. So this is what we're doing, man. So thank you so much for everybody that tuned in, and if you made it to this 33-minute stream, I definitely appreciate you for supporting us and seeing what we got going on. And like I said, I just want people to see you can fast forward and you can literally just be ready to go, and next thing you know, you can just have the show loading and you are watching content. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can watch. TBE Media, thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. We're out here trying to do big things, man, and this is where we are.
Good job, brother. Good job.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, download the channel, guys. These are my friends. They've been supporting me behind the scenes. I would love to see them with their wins. James got 1,000 subscribers, so now he's now in the monetization phase. Robert is over here doing some big things in Boston. So if you're in Boston, and just look up or Google Sha La 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 Productions. You got the tag? You got it ready? Let me see if I
there you
can
go.
get you. Yeah, let me see if I can get you up there. You got a promo that you would like to pull up, James? I'm all do it one more time so people can see it.
Oh,
There you go. You got anything like that? All right, there it is.
and just promoting the old video production the video production budgeting guideline that I've been promoting to help folks that trying to figure out how they're priced or how to what the cost is in terms of budgeting their for the production. That this guideline will help them on their way there. So the links right there. Oop. And then I'll try to make it available on the chat there for folks that want to be able to sign up. All they have to do is join the mail list, and they'll be able to get a free copy.
So what he was basically saying is, if you have a problem pricing your production, download his copy, sign up, download his free copy, and you can make your production right as well. James, you have anything that you would like to add real quick?
No, brother, nothing outside of what I already said at the beginning, right? Again, congratulations on what you're doing. Look, Hicks New Media is in collaboration with TBE Media on the lab, and we are happy to be producing that show every week on Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. So check us out at the labtechshow.live. And again, at the end of the day, man, just want to say congratulations on what you're doing. You're causing me to want to level up my game as well and see if I can get in these people's houses and living rooms as well. So congratulations.
Man, that's awesome, man. Once again, my name is Corey Tallboy Sanders. Please do not call me by my government because I do not like that, and I probably won't even address you. So it is what it is. Thank you once again, TBE Media. That's what we're doing. Got a Roku, got a Firestick. Check it out. It's free, free. FREE, free 99. People got time for that. All right, we out. Y'all be good.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready, yeah, never ready. I wish I could have made it stop the first time that you stood me up. I wasn't ready, yeah, never ready.